Well, we have a small problem with this camera. And the problem with this camera is that it doesn't have much of a problem. I know it actually has to have main board damage, and that's why they actually wrote it off. However, you'll actually notice I'm in continuous high. It won't actually take a continuous high shot. See, I'm in continuous high. It would work about 30 minutes ago, but this camera actually does video just fine. And I cleaned the sensor. I passed up a video.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
So, cleaned the sensor up. Removed just a little spot inside the mirror box. This camera works fine. I know it does have main board damage. Continuous high doesn't work except sporadically, so I promised to rip it apart. So I have options here. Now, I talked to the owner. I called him up. He's like, do whatever. He's a really great guy. Turns out he's a hardcore pro guy that's still shooting 8x10. Awesome for him. He's a really awesome guy, the short amount of time that I talked to him. He said, do with whatever with the camera. I can either sell this. I don't sell anything, but I asked him this. I said, what do you want me to do? I said, here's one option. I can either sell this camera as is, and I don't sell anything, but if I use that money to actually buy gifts for a photo contest, that's an option. So I'm not actually making any money myself. If I actually sold this camera, it does fine for video, and it works in single just fine. Except when you're shooting in single, it'll come up with air, but the actual shots that it takes are perfectly exposed. There's no issue there. There's no spots on the sensor. Everything works fine except for continuous high, and it's showing an error, but it'll actually do the correct matrix and spot. I've gone top to bottom, left to right, all the cards left. So you tell me what you think I should do. I either rip it apart tonight, and I told him, I said I could actually, I know the shutter assembly and the top cover are okay. It's main board damage because he told me it actually fell into the creek in only about an inch of water like this. So I know certain parts are actually okay, but I'll have to test those with a voltmeter. So you tell me what you think I should do. So I made a promise to rip it apart, but right now it works 85% of the way, so I got no issues taking this apart. However, it does work fine for video and single shot. Or should I just sell it off as is and use that to buy stuff to give away in a photo contest? It's a tough decision, so you guys make the decision for me on that one, alright? I'll stick to what I originally did. You make the choice.